Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Darren. Welcome to UBS Podcast episode 67. Well, just allow me to stop the music. All right. Okay, last week, okay, we have a lessons, all right, program for the Chinese community. And yesterday, we just traveled back from Malaysia, KL, where we're meeting a community, almost 60 of them. And we went down to do a program to enhance their knowledge for UBX, XAI, and also to meet our special guests from our GC Capital and Labs. So they are very happy with all the sharing that from the VIP guests and understand about what is UBX exchanges are doing right now and what kind of product that we are actually enhancing in a launch prep at the moment. So a lot of them doesn't really understand, all right, what's the difference of a tree staking project right now we are carrying out in the UBS exchange. So maybe I can do a short uh, breakdown of what is UBX, UBC, and also XAI. So UBX is actually doing a staking program in our UBS exchange to mine out our UBX native token. So this UBX token is solely a native token of under UBS exchange by using USDT to do the staking. All right, this is our exchange staking program. And how about UBC? UBC is a collaboration project within UBX plus Anthropic. It's a co-share project, okay, that allows our community to do the mining in UBS exchange. So this UBC is a translator device. All right, so it's a share collaboration project, all right, between UBX and Anthropic. Whereas the XAI is a developer project, okay, that's launched in our launch pad. So it does not belong to UBS. It's just like in Binance or HTX, they have new project they want to launch to list the token. They will be launching in their launch pad, which is IEO, Initial Exchange Offering. So this initial exchange offering allows community to get to stake to the new project that will be launched in the platform itself. So it's nothing new to all the exchange. So you actually have in HTX, especially Binance. Okay, once it started in 2021, they have launched few hundred new token, all right, new developer project. So all these collaboration project that is launched in the launchpad, Binance have a certain cut, and by inviting their own Binance huge community, which is about 250 million, so every developer has to give a certain share, all right, to Binance, and also allow Binance user to do staking, okay, or mining, or any other programs that give airdrops to other community to vote, okay, to support the project. And why are we doing Launchpad? So this Launchpad in our UBX is definitely a huge potential to launch future potential project in UBX. So our UBX community can get a first mover advantage to get to mine the new token. Okay, so that's why tonight we are talking about XAI, how huge the potential of this project, okay, and how community can benefit from it, and what exactly XAI is doing in its project. So before I carry on, I should explain why there's a difference between traditional computing power, okay, and blockchain plus AI computing power. So in traditional compute power industry, the huge tech company are Amazon, Google, okay, IBM, Intel, Okay, all these companies that you have heard before, Tesla, all these are considered traditional industry because they have to build more infrastructure, okay, to gather more compute power, which incur high costs, okay, and maintenance costs. And also, just an example, iPhone, okay, is cloud-based. It may actually have to use the user compute power when the phone is not using. They may have a software that in place in all the devices. So all these contributor from the iPhone user, okay, or MacBook user will give a certain contribution to iPhone cloud compute power. Okay, but are you, the user, benefiting? No. Okay, it's all benefiting only to the tech company. Then they will use all the compute power to solve up more AI calculation. Okay, so users are not benefit. It only benefits to the tech giant. Whereas the latest, as of now, blockchain plus AI version of compute power, it benefits not only the company, but also allowing user, okay, to give consensus do to give the compute power to the blockchain company. So when a blockchain company gathers your compute power, it shows you a proof of contribution and will give you some reward for your device mining. Okay, so it benefits to all parties. So I hope after this lesson, you'll know the importance of this XAI project and what's the difference and why UBX, okay, is focusing on this current project as our first innovative project, and how XAI industry will boom in the coming years, especially for the next 2 or 3 years, because the cost of computing power is getting huge in the next coming 2 years. So with that, let's proceed on. Okay, NeXAI, the super AI brain, all right, that unites global compute power. And there's a shift, okay, this is a shift I'm talking about in AI computing power from traditional to blockchain and AI. So the global AI compute power landscape, all right, expenditure of AI is skyrocketing. Okay, take a look. In 2016, is 9%. Okay, spending grew from 8 to 18% in 2022, and it projected to hit by 25% in 2025. So every year there's a huge growth, about 40 to 50%, and the needing for AI computing power will be huge. And centralization of AI compute power, okay, like I mentioned before, it's all under controlled by the 5 major tech companies, all right? Amazon, Google, okay, NVIDIA, Intel, IBM, okay, all these tech company. And unfair data contribution model, okay, traditionally, they don't give you any benefit, okay, by using your compute power. But for the blockchain plus AI, you get a contribution for your devices by getting rewards from the blockchain AI company. So they present an exciting opportunity, all right, to unutilizing billions of ideal devices. So what are ideal devices? Example, your smartphone, okay, your smartwatch, or even your VR headset, or maybe your home applications such as your security door, okay, even your smart light or your smart TV, your laptop, your desktop. Okay, when you are not in use, it becomes ideal devices. And when you submit your ideal devices for all the computing power to all the to example XAI, the XAI will show you a proof of contribution. So by how much your devices contribute to the compute power to XAI, it will give you rewards based on your contribution. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So who suffer in the current AI landscape? Okay, the developers, okay, For example, TikTok, all right, they have a content system management AI. So if they don't develop their infrastructure, okay, then they have to rent or trade for compute power from all the tech company because it's very expensive to build all the infrastructure, especially high maintenance costs. So all these company or small developer research team will actually purchase compute power from all these tech company and pay them the money. So the cost of the compute power, okay, is rising 37% annually and making AI very expensive. Okay, just give you an example. Okay, in ChatGPT 1, okay, it uses about 100,000 to develop. And as for ChatGPT 2, it becomes 1 million, the cost of developing. And ChatGPT 3, it costs 10 million. Okay, and currently just finished about the ChatGPT 4, it's about 100 million. Okay, the next, which are progressing to ChatGPT 5. The estimated cost is about 500 million to 1 trillion. So every development phase for the AI computing power is getting huge, okay, expensive. So the current model is not good enough. Okay, if developers continue to expand their AI and using more compute power, the cost for them is not good, and they have to reduce the cost. And how to reduce the cost? For the new method is a blockchain plus AI model, such as XAI, will be gathering all the community ideal devices to contribute the compute power. And once XAI control the compute power, it can actually sell or rent to the industry that needs compute power. All right. And the industry that want to purchase the compute power from XAI, you have to pay by XAI token. Okay, I hope the whole equation is clear. And the user, okay, we do not get to receive any profit, all right, from the AI contributing power. And society, all the big corporation is only interested in developing their own product, okay, their own training model that is useful to the company. So it doesn't benefits the society. Okay, compute power equals to value. All right, and AI is the future, and we all knows it, right? In United States, Donald Trump has already promised 500 billion into digital asset, and major part of it will be going to AI industry. Okay, how NeXAI democratize AI compute power from centralized to decentralized? These are the three stages of compute power revolution. Okay, compute power atomization, federated learning chain reaction, and AGI energy search. These three stages, in short, first stage, they will gather all the billions of ID devices, okay, into usable compute resources. So user can submit all the ID devices to XAI for them to compute the user's contribution power. Then by federated learning, all the individual devices have their own RAM and speed. So example like smartphone having a very fast speed or RAM will be able to contribute to higher model training. Okay, and all the small devices that have lower RAMs or speed, they will contribute to a smaller program. So they will differentiate out all the different program. So they will give you different strategy benefit as well. And everything will be going to artificial general intelligence, which is the next phase of GPT. Okay, they call it AGI. So exponentially scaling AI compute power for AGI breakthrough. All right. So it enables the AI to self-learning and adaptability via distribution intelligence. So imagine a world where AI is accessible to your own device, not just for tech giants. Okay, this is an example. So imagine there's a 10 billion ID devices and XAI gathers 30% of the unused compute power and it gives you 3,000 petaflops, okay, equivalent to 15 Google TPU cluster. So if activated, this decentralized compute power could suppress centralized supercomputer. Okay, these two words you have to remember. All right, decentralized is what we are having now. Okay, that does not control by all the tech company. Okay, and all the contributor are all the users and community. Okay, and centralized supercomputer is in such company like Google, Amazon, okay, or Tesla. Okay, all these big tech company is called centralized because it doesn't benefit to all the community, only benefit to the company. So your ideal compute power is the atomic fuel, right, for super AI training. So what is NeXAI? Okay, so I mentioned it's a blockchain-based, okay, AI company distribute supercomputing platform that integrates AI and compute power into a streamless, decentralized network. So it doesn't control who can access the compute power as long you're using XAI token to purchase or to participate in getting the compute power. So it solves the inefficiency of AI compute power access, all right, creating more opportunity for people to access easily, especially the developer, and create new development opportunity, okay, while ensuring fairness, okay, and empower user such as you and me to get benefit, all right, to contribute and get benefit rewards from the process. So it's to make it AI accessible, affordable, and beneficial for all the party. So how NeXAI transform AI for everyone? So it enables contribution, all right, to train the next gen of AI. It's called artificial general intelligence, and earn, all right, allows all of us who want to contribute to earn token and rewards. And for the industrial developers to use the XAI token, okay, to purchase or rent the compute power from XAI. Okay, so your device, your power, our future. So growing the next AI ecosystem. So NeXAI actually implement two powerful community-driven strategies to scale adoption. So one is a compute power squad. Okay, users can form teams, and the top 100 teams split a 1 million reward pool. All right, to encourage more community to join. All right, for computing for contributing their compute power for their ideal devices. And also, they partners with environmental organization to train climax model. So every 100 hours of compute power equals to one real tree to save the planet. Okay, it fuels the AI process and also benefit the planet. So compute power as authority. So what the problems are now facing is a traditional AI training relies on centralized supercomputer, making access expensive and limited. And most personal devices, smartphone, PCs, IoT, okay, IoT is Internet of Things, have unused compute power but are not utilized. So our solution is to give decentralized AI training. Okay, so any device can join Nexus Global Computing Network. So think about it. The IoT that I mentioned is all the smart devices that you are using at the moment, or house application that is considered devices that connecting to internet. Even your smart controller, okay, or your robots, anything that is connecting to the internet can be used to contribute for the compute power. So intelligent task allocation, okay, like example, your phones will handle image processing, PC trains a small model, and server conduct complex computation. And privacy first approach. So by using the federated learning plus homomorphic encryption, ensuring data stay secure on local devices. Okay, it reduced the AI compute cost by 67%. Okay, and increased the training speed by 40%. So it's good, right? With the latest model for AI blockchain, and it actually reduced the AI cost, the compute cost by 67%. So it can enable us to reward more to all the user or community that contribute for their compute power. And empower user to train AI process using their own devices. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay, sorry about it. Okay, crowdsourcing AI revolution. So enable decentralized decision making by voting on the future of AI using computing power. Okay, another issue, AI development is controlled by large corporation. Okay, deciding what models to train. Okay, like I mentioned, the large corporation will not give you any decision making to decide what kind of model they can train. Okay, it's always the companies first, and user and developer have no say in the AI direction. So the developer can only choose to purchase your compute power or rent your compute power. They have no say about what to develop. So our solution is for AI training DAO marketplace. So developers submit AI training tasks, and the community like you and me will get to vote using XAI token to prioritize the models to train. This is what I mentioned, the proof of contribution. So a share of AI generated revenue. Okay, example, if the healthcare industry profit 10% will be used to share for all the community. And also exclusive AI power services in the future. So example, all the developer, they may have to participate for the XAI mining, all right, to do more contribution or even to submit their server, even their PC for the contribution for the compute power so that they will get priority for their training model. Okay, democratize AI development, enable community influence on AI evolution. So all of us will get a chance to influence the decision for which model to train, and we will get rewards for our contributing power. So it benefits individual rather than just large corporation. So this is the enable decentralized decision making, okay, in the voting for the future of AI compute power. So versus traditional AI revolution and NeXAI. So before, currently data are uploaded and centralized processing and model outputs is for their own models output. It has nothing to do with you and me, especially the community. So with NeXAI solution, the localized data, okay, which will contribute all the power, compute power, and then will be encrypted gradient transmission, and after that distribute to federate model updates. And we will get reward for our contribution for the power. Dynamic compute power finance, okay. Compute power is not monetized in traditional system. Okay, so the big corporate gathers your compute power but doesn't give any benefit or rewards to all the user or community. So AI training is costly and inefficient and limiting innovation. So our solution is to convert compute power into XAI token, allowing users to rent, trade, or invest in compute power and earn passive income by contributing device compute power. User can stake compute power to support high-risk AI research. Okay, example, medical AI or drug discovery. So if successful, user earn high returns. Even if it's not successful, the tokenized compensation mitigates the risk. And AI compute power into a tradable investable digital asset, enables anyone to benefit from AI financial ecosystem. So powering the NeXAI ecosystem with NeXAI token. So now we come to tokenomics. All right. The token's name is XAI and is currently in BSC chain, Balance Smart Chain. Initial price is 0.1 USDT and total supply will be 1 billion XAI. So let's take a look. Okay, compute mining rewards. All right. 500 million XAI released based on compute power. So in the first 4 years, 50% will be released. Okay. 50%. And subsequent 50%, which is 250 million, will do a halving annually, starting on the 5th year. So the supply will get lesser and lesser, okay, where the user will become increasing in demand. So it create more demands in the future and scarcity for the token. And ecosystem fund will be 20%, 200 million for developer and partnerships and community initiatives. And team advisors will get 15%, which is 100 million XCI unlocked for over 4 years to ensure commitment. Private and public sales, 10% for early stage funding. Liquidity pool, 5%, 50 million XCI reserved for DEX market making to ensure trading liquidity. So the token utility, you will use to pay for AI compute power. All right, developer will need to purchase XCI token, all right, to access decentralized AI training for using a compute power, and using XAI token to exchange for AI services, all right, to pay for all the AI generated services. And staking for task priority for us community, we can do higher staking for XAI. So priority access to premium compute resources, all right, and even the developer can do high staking for getting high priority to use the compute power. Participate in government. So all of us, the XAI holder, okay, gets to vote on AI development priorities and platform upgrades. So differentiatory mechanism. So there's to ensure a long-term value, all right, through control supply, it has burning accelerators. So all the XCI token will burn by using the compute power by paying by the developer. And compute decay mechanism will have an annual 5% inefficiency loss. All right. So that, example, last time if you are doing Bitcoin mining, if the first year you get maybe 100 token, second year you will get lesser. All right. This is called the annual efficiency loss. Okay. The algorithm become more difficult. Okay. So it becomes harder to mine. So you will have the same effect in the XAI token as well. So adapting mining difficulty, all right? So based on total network, you have control the rewards for giving the compute power and ensuring balance for the XAI supply. So the mechanism will drive continuous demand and prevent inflation to ensure XAI retain long-term value in the ecosystem. So the growth engine behind XAI. So there will be increased demand for AI compute power. All right, more developers and enterprise require affordable and decentralized AI compute power. And token burning mechanism, all right, to use XCI to pay for compute power services. So you burn off this token for payment. And compute power staking rewards for developer or even for us, community, to create a strong holding incentive. And ecosystem expansion. Okay, we will have more strategic partners such as the scientists or R&D department or other companies for using our AI compute power. So we have more collaboration with all these people or organization to have more utility and value for XAI. Okay, so contribute, stake, and grow with XAI. So why choose XAI as a high potential token? Okay, the market scale at the current, all right, will reach 190 billion by this year. Okay, with an annual growth of 42%. So by 2030, AI is expected to contribute 15.7 trillion, all right, to global GDP. So driving the economic transformation. So now, blockchain plus AI, okay, is a good combination, all right, and powerful. So Forbes will predict that the blockchain plus AI market will reach 5.8 billion by this year. So if you take a look at these two figures, 5.8 and 190, okay, almost 90, over 90%, all right, at the moment for AI compute power is focusing on the traditional way, the traditional AI compute power. So as the traditional model is not workable in the future because it become more costly, all the companies have to build their data center, their infrastructure, which is high cost. But for the AI plus blockchain model, we will have less, we have more community contributing our ideal devices for XAI to compute the power and sell to all the developers. So this kind of mechanism are workable and cheap and also efficient. So it will be a growing trend as there will be more companies are doing AI plus blockchain. Later I can show you that example. So AI plus blockchain will lead the next technology revolution. So this is a chart, all right? Okay, we all know what is this ChatGPT, okay, DeepSeek, Gemini, Bing Chat, Luma. So all these developer need to use compute power, okay, to develop their AI. So Nexus will gather all this compute power, okay, from all the users and community, okay, as XAI fuel and sell to all this industry, okay, that needs AI compute power for development for the future. And all this company industry will actually purchase XAI token to pay for the XAI compute power. So it creates a high and great demand in the future. So XAI is a core asset of AI compute power economic, okay, with unlimited future potential. Okay, so they're using XAI they're paying XAI to get compute power, and it benefits all the user like you and me, okay, for future rewards. Okay, why early investor benefit the most? Okay, we get the chance to do the mining rewards and token release, okay, and market supply and price growth. So increase the demand and decrease supply of XAI to lead to rising prices. So like Bitcoin and Ethereum, XAI will grow steady with network expansion and increased compute power. And our diffusionary model promotes long-term scarcity. All right, we have burning mechanism, all right, constantly burn, and compute power decays. All right, the annual efficiency loss of 5%. So early participation leads to gaining compute power advantage and long-term value growth. So the earlier we participate to give our devices for contribute our compute power, then we will get more rewards from NeXAI. Currently, these are the markets, all right? They're using blockchain plus AI model to gather compute power. But all these companies are doing software development, all right, or trade development AI, okay? And only XAI, okay, is using community to submit their devices, ideal devices, to contribute ideal devices so that they can control all the compute power, okay, and give rewards to all the contributor. Okay, these are the first in the market that NeXAI is doing. Okay, so definitely the market is huge and the potential is great. Okay, all other companies they are looking at now, okay, Cortex, Number, Ocean, Protocol, they are just doing software AI development. Okay, some are selling like handphones, server, okay, for you to do node mining. This is how you participate with them, with their program. But for us, you no need to buy any devices. All you need to do is submit your application for the ID devices like your smartwatch, your smartphone, your laptops, okay, to NeXAI, and they will record down your contribution power, okay, show you as a proof of contribution, and pay you according to how much your contribution is, okay, in the form of XAI token. And you see the potential? It's huge, all right? Currently, they are only rating about a few dollars. The max is $100 over here, number. Okay. They start off with 20 cents, but we're starting off with 10 cents. So in the next 1 or 2 years' time, definitely XCI is going to catch up with all these companies. So XCI is one of the highest growth potential AI token. Okay, as our model of getting compute power is different for all these companies. Okay, using community power to gather the contribution. So as the ecosystem expands, the value could match or even surpass the top AI assets. So why does XAI stand out in the AI sector? Okay, it's a technology-driven innovation. Okay, reduce the barrier to AI development, not like traditional AI contribution. So we will gather community to contribute our AI compute power. Okay, exponential growth potential. Okay, as the AI market, AI plus blockchain method is still in early stage. Okay, it's almost 5% at this moment of time. So with the market expectation of explosive future growth, we are in a forefront position to start, all right, as a blockchain AI company. So exclusive launch. We UBX is the first exchange to back the XAI. Okay, with our strong resources and our strong vendor and our VCs, and especially our community dealers, all right, investor will have the best opportunity to enter. And early incentive and long-term value. Okay, with deep technology integration and ecosystem incentive, SAI offers significant early rewards for long-term growth and potential. So we are not just another token, it's the driven force of the AI compute economy. So you need to understand that this XAI is definitely different from the other XAI, the other blockchain AI company. Okay, we gather all the compute power so we can rent or sell, okay, as a fuel, okay, for all other industry to use AI compute power, and they will be using XAI token to purchase the compute power. And in this way, it benefits all parties, especially the community and user. Okay, for this is a XAI link, all right? You can take a look at it. Okay, all right, I've come to the end of today's podcast. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Uh, Sorang, UBX, and Vicky, thanks for joining me. All right, next, tomorrow we're having a program for the for the Vietnam community. They are here in Singapore right now, and they are starting their first day lessons tomorrow. So if you all guys are interested for the lessons, do inform your community leaders, as we actually mentioned to all the community leaders if their local region would like to have lessons where they have a few 20 to 30 community leaders that are interested to come with the program. We can actually give them the support by the UBX Academy. So we will send out our team to train the 20 to 30 potential leader so that they can help to grow UBS community in the local community itself. Okay, so I hope to see more people come in and be a speaker and trainer for UBX so that we can grow with UBX in the future and as soon as possible. All right. For now, I will just end my podcast here. Thanks for joining me tonight. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.